Magadi Muria Zimbabwe. Sanbonani. Thank you very much for joining. I'm just reading a message here from Noxibanda. And just on a separate note, Tawanda Togora and Paul Manzivire are look-alikes. I didn't know that. I take that as an honor. I actually take that as an honor to be compared to such a great revolutionary like Paul Madzivire. Paul Madzore. Thank you so much for joining Zimbabweans. We appreciate you. This Shamisa invades rural areas is the topic of the day today. Let me welcome you again. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are joining from. We are actually having very serious connectivity problems here, but we are ZimI, we are Change Radio, who always find a way out. Please share this video with others because we were supposed to start 30 minutes ago, and I know some people have already gone to bed in the UK and in Zimbabwe. Here in America, it's still, early hours. It's 21 minutes past 3. We are still up and about. But we have very interesting topics here to discuss. We are trying to connect with leader Bvondo, but unfortunately we couldn't get hold of him. And he is actually still trying to connect here. So we may end up with Honorable Hepmo Chidziva. But for now, as you know, with Isusa Atipererwe, we always have something for you, because what Honorable Chidziva was going to talk about is what we are still going to talk about. The MDC Alliance invades rural areas. As you know, the MDC Alliance has always been accused of not doing enough in the rural areas. But I can tell you now, it's a very different story. And what I just like about the whole thing is we have started early. The MDC Alliance He has started early. So today, the MDC Alliance leadership was all over Zimbabwe, but not just Zimbabwe, but they were all over rural Zimbabwe. We had VP Kore, Vice President Lynette Karen Kore. She was in Makoni. And we had the Secretary General of the party in Marondera, where we were having some celebrations there. We are going to show you some videos, we'll show you some pictures while we are waiting for leader Bvondo, so that we highlight what the People's Party is doing in the rural areas. Ngaapinde Mukomana Elizabeth Mbua, thank you so much for joining. We are going to start putting up videos and pictures here from Marondera, and we'll make some highlights as to what the leadership there was talking about. But this is very, very interesting. I know the background staff is busy right now trying to upload those pictures. Leader Barbara, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Chief.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. You know, there's something very interesting that we have to talk about here. There are people that are saying, leader is muri on air. Can you stop that? I've received several messages. So, Barbara, if you hear me calling you Barbara, musandidzike musangano. That's what the people want. Leader, really so irritating. So, we are on air. Tinongotaura nyaya. Tongoti Barbara. DJ Barbara. DJ Babs.
Kana comrade.
Kana comrade.
Thank you so much, Chief Soshe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Zimbabweans from all over the four corners of the world. Makadini, Mamukasei, Maswera sei muri yeZimbabwe. Yebo lingabe lichona njani mthwakazi omuhle emagumbini amane wonke omhlaba lapho lingabe likhona. Yebo sesiphendukile njengoba uChief Soshe ekhulumile ukuthi besimele sibe lo Honorable Bvondo oademela asitshele ngokwenzakalayo eUzumba Maramba Pfungwe. Sonke siyazi ukuthi ama-China asengenile eZimbabwe, ama-China aseyenza abhidliza indawo zonke eZimbabwe. So eUzumba Maramba Pfungwe uComrade Bvondo ubekhonale, ube le ndaba eziningi ade funa ukusixoxela ngazo, kodwa kungasenani njenge-MDC Alliance ekhokhelwa ngubaba uChamisa asiphelelwa. Silakho okuningi esilakho esifuna ukuthi silethele khona. Silomama uVP uLynette Karen Kore. Namhlanje sikhuluma ube seRusape lapho kade bethakazelela ilanga elabafelakwazi kumbe ethi i-belated International Widows Day. So sizezwa ukuthi utheni khona ngale ulamazwi awakhulumileyo. Chief, ngizwe i-powerful speech ekhulunywe ngumama uKore ekhuluma labantu beRusape. By the way, eRusape phela yikho lapho engidabuka khona, lapho engizara khona. Chief, ubukwazi khonokho?
Yeah, I know. Ndokwako chako but unozvita mundevere. It's actually good. You know, it's a blessing to be multilingual. You should actually consider yourself very blessed. You know, there are many people who would want to be multilingual, who would want to speak Shona and Ndebele and all the other languages like you do. I'm so proud of you, and I envy you actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if we can start having the pictures there from Marondera and from Rusape, and I know the Youth Assembly, Barbara, was in Masvingo, in Gutu.
Yes,
okay.
Today, the Youth Assembly was in Gutu, and the last week they were in Mbire. I enjoyed so much Cecilia, Comrade Chauya. She was mingling and mixing with the youth, you know, akachinja kuita kamwana achitamba newana. You know, that's the type of leadership that we want, Chief. I was saying to myself, you know, the difference between the youth, MDC Alliance youth and the ZANU-PF youth is that the ZANU-PF youth, they beat people. vakaenda kumaruzevha vanorova vanhu, vanoshidzira vanhu. The MDC Alliance youth, if they go to rural areas, they mingle and mix with the people, they eat with the people, they dance with the people, they talk with the people, they play. By the way, kwakuine football games angariko, it was a lit, chief. I really enjoyed it. They did a very, very wonderful job, and there was a high turnout. I think when we end, we have to play that video. Cecilia achitamba newana. It was powerful.
Yes, and now we're just seeing images there from the Marondera gathering where the MDC Alliance was celebrating its birthday. Because we start with the national. The national celebrated the 21 years of existence of the MDC Alliance, and now it has gone to the provinces. So Mashonaland East was celebrating in Marondera. Can you see that? Those are the images from Marondera. We are going to analyze, we're going to talk about what the SG, the People's SG, Honorable Wende talked about. He said some very, very powerful words that all of you here who are watching now would want to hear, because he made reference to the people in the diaspora. Barbara, you wanna go first with that? Because that was a very powerful speech from Honorable Wende. We haven't got yet the audio, but the words
Yes.
that he said there, very powerful words.
That we are Change Radio, by the way. I was doing my other job as a reporter for Change Radio, so I was interviewing people that were there in Marondera. It was like isu streamer V11 chief atinyepi kuti kwangwine one. That's evidence enough that there were people. The venue was full of people, and the people that were there were saying when they delivered a very powerful speech. There was also Comrade Kureva was there. I think Vondo also was there. I've forgotten. I think even Leader Vondo was there.
Yeah, he was
And
there.
yes, they said Vondo was there. And Comrade Uchi was also, Maurice Rizai was also there. Yeah, those were the leadership that were there, and he said some of the words that when they said the speech, part of the speech, he said, and the people should stop bashing vanhu vari kudiaspora. Anti munoziva kuti vanhu vari kudiaspora tinogara tichitukwa mumatande mutande umu, hanzi hamupo paground. Anza uyai kumusha hamupo paground, not knowing that the people in the diaspora, chief, they are doing a very wonderful thing. Remember when there was COVID, people were not allowed to move in Zimbabwe. People were not allowed to gather. But the people in diaspora, because they had resources, they were all over the social media, Facebook, Twitter, my WhatsApp. They were busy mobilizing. They were doing my e-rallies. Remember my e-rallies that we did, chief, that were powerful. We could connect with the people in Zimbabwe through those e-rallies, could do my Zoom meetings. We introduced these Zoom meetings to the Zimbabwean community. So you are saying stop bashing the diaspora because the party is what it is now because of the people in diaspora. Remember, the party has got no resources. Monzora took our money and they thought they were going to kill the party, but this party still stands strong because of the people in the diaspora. So the people in the diaspora are the backbone of the party. So instead of bashing the people in the diaspora to say they are not on the ground, they should be on the ground. Ivo vari paground ngavashande, diaspora yoshanda. Hanzi we are a body in parts akasiyana siyana. So every party is equally important. So I think that was a very, very uniting statement. And I've always seen people even kuma Facebook and wachishauda, hey, amupo paground, uyai kuno what. And even hondo yechimurenga chayo chifu payakarwiwa. I like that video yatongogara where he was saying kuti achipointa zvinhu zvese zvaanga akapfeka kuti bhutsi yakabva kugermany, bhurugwa rakabva kuamerica, what is zvakabva zvichinzi vari kutibatsira, they were fighting from their angle, vari kudiaspora vachifinansa the liberation struggle. So the role of the diasporan is to finance the liberation struggle. So everyone is equally important. If we all go back to Zim, and then it will mean that the party would have no resources to finance it.
Yes, thank you very much, Comrade Babs. Please, let's share this video with everyone so that we can hear more people can hear about what is going on in Zimbabwe. The MDC Alliance is on fire. They have invaded the rural areas, and we are doing that cover up. And of course, I know we had advertised that Honorable Hake Mukomana was going to be with us. We are still trying to connect with him. Our technical team is trying to connect with him. He comes in and then he doesn't really connect. But as you know, and as we've told you, this is at the period where we have a lot of stuff here. We are going to hear VP Kore talking, and we are also going to hear the youth that were in Gutu today. So, guys, just listen here what is happening. SG Wende was in Marondera. VP Karen Kore was in Makoni in Manicaland province, and the youth leadership was in Gutu, and we'll be showing you all the images, all the videos that were coming from there. We are still getting them as we are speaking. If we can now switch over to Manicaland as I round up what Leader Barbara was saying here, that Leader SG Wende talked about the people in the diaspora, and he was saying this bashing, people bashing each other. We are one. We are partners in this struggle. That's what I always say, that we are partners. The people that are in Zimbabwe, those that are on the ground, and those that are here in the diaspora, we have very distinct and very important roles that we play. And of course, we value the contribution and what the people on the ground are doing, but also not to undermine the contribution of the people that are in the diaspora. And I want to thank most of the people here that are even here. I'm seeing some people here that contribute at an individual level to this struggle. And that's what we continue to encourage people. Let's contribute, let's do something, let's be part of the struggle. Let's not just be armchair critics, people that come to ZimEye, people that come to Change Radio, and then it ends there. Let's transform our presence here into some kind of action. When we end the program, we are going to talk of some things that we can do, some takeaways that we can do here in the diaspora so that we can help in this rural campaign that we are talking about. Let's stop bashing each other, those on the ground and those that are in the diaspora. We are one family. We are one. We complement each other by our various functions. So let's keep up with that. Let's register to vote. That was what Mai Linet Karen Kore, the People's Vice President in Manicaland, was saying. But she made a very powerful speech. And if we can play that, if we can get that video clip where VP Karen Kore was urging people, not to shy away, not to run away when ZANU-PF comes and says, take this money, torai mari yomudye, kana mapiwa mari kumareserva, anzi idyai mari, anzi chop the money, chop the money, ZANU-PF ikayachi kupai mari, idyai mari. If we can play that video, and I'm seeing here, Honorable Hake Mukomana is connecting. I told you, Honorable Hake Mukomana is just there. Leader, if you can just now I'm saying leader, no, still not to play leader. Let me very quickly take advantage of the presence of our Honorable Member of Parliament. Okay, there we go.
Makaiwana naye. Muruma uya aitaura kuti weduwe.
Looks like the video is frozen here. Looks like there we go. We'll try to play that video again. But right now, let me welcome our Honorable Member of Parliament for Highfield West, Honorable Yepimo Chidziwa, and also our Secretary for Rural Mobilization, equivalent to the Minister of Rural Areas and Development, Honorable Yepimo Chidziwa, aka Cde Bvondo. I know he's not feeling well, but we dragged him out of the bed so that we could have this discussion. Honorable, how are you? Please take a few minutes to greet our viewers and listeners.
Yes, revolutionary greetings, our viewers, Change Radio, Makadi, Salibonani, Longe.
Wow, thank you very much, Honorable, and thank you for honoring us with this discussion. I know you were in Marondera today, but we have had a number of questions coming from people, not even just questions, but some questions that border on criticism. People saying that the MDC Alliance is not doing enough in the rural areas. Maybe my first question would then be, you as the Shadow Minister for Rural Mobilization and Development, and the MDC Alliance, as it is, as I was saying before, is facing criticism that not much has been done in solidarity with the people of Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe, popularly known as UMP and Chilonga. Your response to that?
Thank you so much. Those who say we are not doing so much, yes, they might be right because they might not be following us.
Yes.
Actually, we are the leaders in any rural protection, in the rural protection. We went to Chilonga, and after our visit to Chilonga, that's when the government officials then also take turns to visit the Chilonga Chitakataka Chaina area. We went
what
to
does that mean?
Okay, Chitakataka Chaina zvinoreva kuti ivhu redu. And munozwa kune ivhu, that the black soil.
Okay.
Inonzi Chitakataka Chaina, that black soil which is found in the Chilonga area. Inonzi Chitakataka in their language Shangan. Chitakataka Chaina, Chitakataka chedu, ivhu redu. So
okay.
we also went to UMP, where actually we are the first political party that visited Uzumba. ZANU-PF didn't visit Uzumba, but they just sent the Chinese and the other comrades of their movement kuti vanotengesa ivhu rekuuzumba. When we heard this from our links dziri ikoko, ndobva takaenda chida unoona kuti zvii zviri kuitika, then ndobva tauya tichizoudza nyika kuti zvatakawana kuuzumba ndezvizvi. Because the message in Uzumba was clear that Mnangagwa atengesa nyika, and the people of Uzumba were so angry that their issues of livelihood dzatovhiringidzwa nezvazvichiitwa izvi pamusoro peivhu ravo, kunzvimbo iyoyo. You know kuti Uzumba is an area that survives from agriculture. And the issue yakaitika ikoko yekuti kwava kutengeswa ivhu navaMnangagwa yaka-affecta vanhu ava nekuti by now they don't even know where should they be going, kuti vachaiswepi pavachabviswa panzvimbo dzavari kugara idzi. So ishombe nyaya yema-social service ikokoko, zvikoro nemaclinic zvanga zviriko zvichishandiswa nevanhu ivavo zvava zviri zvinhu zvakuti vakumuvhwa kubva panzvimbo dzavanga vachidzidza. So the issue that is affecting the people of Uzumba, nyaya imwe iriko ikokoko kuUzumba ndiye nyaya ye-community, inonzi community breakdown, yekuti vanhu vanga vagara vari efamily, ikaseke family yeikokoko vachitozivana vakapanana madunhu avo avanga vachitonga, then the government iringo yachiti we are moving you away, vasingazivi kuti kuti vachaendeswa kunzvimbo imwe here oro mumwe nomumwe vakonzi mumwe aziva kwakaziva kwake. You know how we survive in rural areas, that vanenge vatova maneighbors ako, they become the family etc. So zviri kuitwa kuUzumba zviri kuno break down that community yanga yaane kusungano, vanga vachichemana munzindufu, vanga vachibatana pamichato, vanga vachinovhota vakabatana zvakare vachivhotera zvavo chinja, even mavhotsi avo aibirwa. Inyaya iri kuvabata zvakanyanya vanhu veUzumba. Kune nyaya zvakare their link yatinoti their shrines. So ukange uri kuUzumba, they have shrines ikoko dzema tateguru avo vavakaviga ikoko vavanoramba vachiconnecta. Munoziva the rural areas, rural areas ndo maareas aya achiri kuitwa zvechivanhu chakanyanya. Savane connection yekuti kana zvinhu zvikanetsa ndinodzokera kuguva rababa vangu. If things get hard, if life isafambiki zvakanaka, I have to go back kuguva ratateguru vangu ndinochema ndiri ipapo. But ZANU-PF haisi kukwanisa kurespecta those cultural issues. Iri kungoti vanhu ngavadisperswe, ngavatobva ipapo vaende without considering the cultural issues dzinorarama vanhu ava vari. So issue yekuti hatifambi munzvimbo dzayo, ukaenda kuningi kuarea yeChiredzi East neChiredzi South dziri affected nenyaya yevanhu vanoda kurima sora ikoko. We have been there, we raised their issue, and mukaona kuti zvakatobva zvaita kuti zvidetsere kuti up to now havana zvavari kuita zvine musoro, kunze kwe about 3 days ago when we heard that the army yakangopinza marori mukati memusha weChiredzi East around the Lem area, but havana kuziva kuti masoja avo yanga achindepi matrucks akanotenderera ikoko. Vakangofunga kuti vanodaro vakuda kuuya kuzovhundutsira vanhu, especially paissue yekudisplace.
Honorable, have you visited Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe yourself as Secretary for Rural Mobilization, and what were the people there saying about their displacement? And I think we also heard that there are people that died there recently, if you may just comment. But we want to know, have you been there physically yourself?
Yes, I've been in Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe physically. Actually, these days, Uzumba is my second home. Because okay. I'm living and staying with the people of Uzumba. And the issue of Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe, like I said, their message that they said, go and tell the world, was that Mnangagwa atengesa. That means Mnangagwa betrayed the people. The people of Uzumba, they were raising issues like we went to war and fight for this land, fight for this soil. That today Mnangagwa is taking away from us and giving to Chinese. And the people there, they are saying this is a new colonialism that is happening in their motherland. The people of Uzumba, actually, they told me face to face that Mr. Chidziva, you have come here today. You are the first political party to visit us here to hear our issues. So what we want to promise you is, as people of Uzumba, we are uniting behind the people's president, Nelson Chamisa. So when we came back, that is when we do that press conference. It was a report back from our visit from Uzumba. I've been then going to Uzumba each and every other day just to be with the people, to hear what is happening, and actually to understand what is happening with the displacement. As for now, after our visit, that is when Mnangagwa sent that delegation yakanga ina this guy July Moy. So after, and they didn't go to Uzumba. July Moy and the team, they didn't get to where the problem is. They went down to Mtabataba, which is in Maramba Pfungwe. You know, these are two constituencies. There is Uzumba constituency, then Maramba Pfungwe constituency. So the area that is affected is the one that is called Uzumba. And when the team of the state team that was sent there went to Mtabataba. Yes, Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe is a district, like say an admin district. So where these guys went was where the DA is, which is in Mtabataba. But they didn't get where the people are. So what happened is that they didn't get what the people are saying. They just went to the DA, who is part of those Chinese, who is part of the team that is selling out the land. Because the DA and those from the Ministry of Mines are the ones, and from local government are those that sold out that land, including Mnangagwa.
Wow, Honorable, there was a statement here from Ignatius Madamombe, which is saying, can I please sponsor him for living there in Uzumba? I need his details. There are people here that are getting excited that you have made Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe your second home, that you have been going to Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe all these weeks, and you have been meeting with the people and addressing people's issues there. And that's very interesting, because we have seen criticism from obviously ZANU-PF people saying the MDC alliance is ignoring the people in Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. Yet you are here confirming that you have been there several times. And Ignatius Madamombe wants your details. We are going to give him your phone number so that he can get in touch with you. And that's exactly what we are encouraging people here. The MDC Alliance has invaded the rural areas. If you want to help, if you want to partner, if you want to adopt a constituency, if you want to adopt a district, if you want to adopt a certain sector of the people that are fighting for our freedom in Zimbabwe, please just come up and say so, like what Ignatius Madamombe has said. Thank you very much, Comrade Ignatius Madamombe. Honorable Chidziva, you can go ahead and round up on Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe, and then we can go to other issues.
Yes,
Honorable, before this question, someone was asking, can we not do a demonstration in Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe? Get the people together, get some people from other areas, and demonstrate against these Chinese, because they are taking the land of the people, and they are also getting people killed because there are no safety measures, safety precautions in those mines.
Yes, actually, the issue of Uzumba, it's about demonstrations. There have been demonstrations in Uzumba.
Oh, really?
Yes. Right now, when these guys, the Chinese and the DA and the local chief there, if they want to visit that area, they have to go there with riot police.
Wow.
It's no longer safe for them to just walk into that area. And there have been demonstrations after demonstrations when they try to visit that area. So on issue of demonstration, actually the people of Uzumba are ready, but they are also using any other means to try to express themselves. There are court processes going on about the Uzumba issue, and they've also engaged the Zimbabwe in the environment, my lawyers for environment. Variko ikoko kuti vange vachidetsera. Tine Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights iri kudetsera futi ikoko kurwa panyaya yekwakaseke. Ose ari mainitiatives atakaita kuti toona kuti vanhu veikoko vari kubatsirika. Isusu tichindawo mhepo saizvozvi tichiuya tichitaura pamusoro pazvo kuti nyika yose jekelele inge ichiziva kuti what is happening in Uzumba. I wanted to say this again. Tichitenda vana mukoma madamombe. Zvinhu zviripo ndezvekuti Uzumba pari zvino patava izvezvi tingati tashanda imomo. Every corner yeUzumba izvezvi takukwanisa kuti tava nemuti wekumhara, tava nepedu patiri, and the language there iri clear. It's about change, because the local MP weikoko anonzi Simba Mudarikwa is actually part of those people who was selling out that land yekwakaseke. Vakutovhunduka because takanga tavataura paipe ndopavauda kumhanya kuita kunge vanoda kuti zvinhu dai zvarivheswa zvakadai kana zvachidii, because they have been exposed. But now the people of Uzumba hazvina kutanga apa ka. It's not the first one yekuti varuda kumina great black granite in Kaseke area. They have been taking some other granite kunonzwa Karimbira, area yekakarimbira in Uzumba. And those people vanga vachingofambisa mazimota avo achitakura matombo iwaya achibuda muUzumba achiparadza road dzeUzumba pasina zviri kuitwa. You know, when Chinese come, they don't even build a school, they don't even build the roads, they don't even make sure with power electricity. They don't care about the people. Actually, when they get there, they will be telling the communities that no, we are sent from the office of the president, so we are okay to do whatever we want. You don't have a right to this land. A Chinese person telling a Zimbabwean that you don't have a right to your own land. So it's a serious case there. But what I want to tell you, to tell the world, is that the people of Uzumba are very clear. We must support them using all means necessary, so that they will reclaim their land. We will win Uzumba for change.
Wow, Honorable Chidziva, we are so glad that you have been going to Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. And right here, someone has called me. Mr. Kaseke is here in America, but he comes from Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe, and he wants to say a few things about Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. Mr. Kaseke, welcome to the program. I've seen you writing and I've seen you talk about Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. Please go ahead. If you have heard what Honorable Chidziva was saying, just say a few words about your area, what you need done, and what you are getting from your relatives there.
Thank you so much, Chief. Thank you so much, Chief Shoshe. Thank you so much, everybody else. You know, the struggle in Uzumba is the struggle for every Zimbabwean. This is not a unique situation. If you think Uzumba is because it's an isolated incident, believe you me, it's coming to your house. So the struggle is real. Ancestral lands, whether we have, whether there's a title deed or not, we're entitled to that land because it's our land. I'll tell you something about this particular land which was disputed. My family has owned this place for over 2 centuries. You understand? Over 2 centuries. This is the land yakapiwa ana
You're breaking out, Mr. Kaseke. You're breaking out, Mr. Kaseke.
Okay, makundizwa.
Yeah, takunzwa manje.
Ndizwa ere?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. Ndandiri kuti land iri kutaurwa yekuZumba has been in our has been in our family for 2 centuries. Andika, it's a land that we fought for, a land that we almost lost to the Portuguese. It's a history that is enshrined in us. Andika. So for someone coming from Beijing or wherever hell they come from, you don't have the title deeds. We do have title deeds. The title deeds are in our blood. It's ours. And if our government doesn't recognize that, if our government doesn't recognize it, it's imperative that we remind them who we are. It's imperative that we remind them who is Manawev. You understand? So I hope Kuna Honorable and his other counterparts, they remind each other who Manawev is. The struggle for the Zimbabwean soil is real. The soil, the son of the soil is us today. So this fight, we're going to take it as far as we can go. And we are not taking any hostages or taking any witnesses. So it's also, we are fighting as Zimbabweans. That's who we are. That's who we are. The land is ours. And we hope with any sober mind out there who thinks when they can sell the land for a song, just because my Chinese are not a couple of $100, it's going to be fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine. Corruption, what you're saying in Zimbabwe today is because of corruption. There are few corrupt leaders who decide, no, they can sell the land for a song and everybody is fine with it. It's not fine. And we are going to fight for that land.
Wow. Mr. Kaseke, you are from Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. What have you done at a personal level to ensure that the land of your ancestors is not taken away? And what help do you need from the people around?
So we are working with everybody. You see, we are working. Citizens are converging towards one consensus, Angelica.
Yes.
The consensus being protecting our wealth, protecting our rights. So we're working with like-minded individuals who are there to help us. We're not here. I can tell you for a fact, we are not making a political statement. We're making a social statement.
Yes.
This is our land. So we are working with anybody who's willing to work with us to make sure that the land is very open to So we have our case. We had to go to Minister of Mines, Washington East. They are looking into it. Emma, you saw last 2 weeks ago, no, environmental
assessment.
So license is in question. So that's a win. We register that as a win. But we're not there yet. So what we're conscientizing one is no, offer mari, sign a paper to buy mari. So we're conscientizing people to know that penny that you're being paid is not worth it's not worth it. What you're sitting on is worth more. So we're conscientizing each other and we're holding the line. No, it's just that China. Yes, article the investment is $3 million. $3 million is nothing. $3 million is nothing. It does. So we have been educating one, and I'm glad to say that the Councillor Wedu Marowa is standing with us. Chief is standing with us. MP has seen the lights. MP is with us. So we are saying, but misguided to say, no, we can go in there and take the land. Then you got something coming.
Wow.
We are going to fight for them to get here.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Kaseke. I'm going to give your number to Honorable Chidziva so that you guys can be speaking on the sidelines of what is going on in Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe, because this is important. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Very, very important. It is very important. Look, Chief, you know, I know that our politics is very polarized. And I know our politics is very... In the passport, it says Zimbabwe, and Zimbabwe first.
Yes.
The fight is going to show everybody else in the country that Zimbabwe comes first, then so be it. If you are on the wrong side of this thing, we are not going to support you, we're not going to stand with you. Zimbabwe first, Povo first. And the son of the soil. That's where it all starts. Converging with citizens. Starting with citizens. Let's be our brother's keeper. As far as nowhere else. I mean, that's heartless. We should, I implore honorable, but encourage you to have the heart for the people. Have the heart for the people.
Powerful, powerful.
That's what we want. Is you to know fuma uriweka kumba kwako wega aiwa kana zvakadaro chichato chikatese.
Wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Kaseke. We appreciate you. And as I said, I'm going to pass your number to Honorable Chidziva, and I'll also give you Honorable Chidziva's number so that you guys can be communicating. But I can tell you that we are together in this fight. Honorable Chidziva, are you hearing what Mr. Kaseke is saying here?
Yes. Actually, the problem that we are facing right now is tirikutungamirirwa nevanhu vanoita sema tingati vari kungofanana kuti vari kuita chikorokoza munyika. Makorokoza, yeah. So they don't care about the future. They're just thinking that we have to get money now. And even vakawana mari yacho varikuda kuti pedzisa ipapo. So this situation zvayakaita iri kuita kuti vadeploy maChinese kwese vachipasela out this land. What is happening is you know that agreement iriko indigenization. So zviri kuita vana vari kuti 60% iri kudzoka kucompany, 40% ndo iri kushewa ichidai so, 25% iri kuenda kupart kunova kuZANU-PF, 10% ndo iri kuwanikwa neRDC. RDC meaning Rural District Council. Then 5% ndo iri kuenda kune the community ownership scheme kumadzishe vaya vanenge ve community. So ZANU-PF iri busy kuita izvi because ndiyo iri kuwana 25%. So they deploy more. So pazvinotoitwa inenge pachizwa party, saka ndiani ari kurepresenta party in this scheme change chirepresentwa naNhingi ndiye, but mari yo 25% yezvinenge zvichiitwa ipapo ndeye party yeZANU-PF. So avana ndivana gambukambu, they don't gambukambu yekuti dai tapedza zvinhu, kupedza zviripo zvese ndo gambukambu, and Mnangagwa ndiye gambukambu. In this way, these people, they don't even care about the future. They want to finish each and every resource iri muno muZimbabwe, if each and every mineral iri muno muZimbabwe, as if Zimbabwe was meant for only one generation. They don't even think about it kuti they were born while these minerals ziripo pasa. There are so many minerals ziripo pasi pevhu reZimbabwe that vana mbuya nehanda chaiwo vaitoziva kuti kune maminerals iwayo. Ndosaka muchiona kuti some of those areas dzavari kuti dzinocherwa dzinotova nzvimbo dzinoera, dzaiera nekuti dzaichengetedzwa because they knew kuti kune maminerals aripo anoda kuchengetedza. Zvese zvavari kuita kunana Manhize kuchikomba Mvuma area, Chikomba Mvuma area, zvese zvavari kuita kuna mudombo shava mavari kuita gold mining vachidzinga vanhu zvavari kuita kwakaseke. Those areas they are known. Zvavari kuita kugomo rehurungwe, and you know they are zvavari kuita muhwedza vachitrai kunotora gomo rehurungwe. Zvavari kuita izvozvo hazvirevi kuti makomo iwayo aisazivikanwa kare, but people vaive vari kwevo vaichengetedza maminerals iwayo for the future generations. And isusu hatipo pakuti tinofanirwa kupedza maminerals ari muZimbabwe iye zvino. Tinofanirwa kunge tiine yes patinomaina, but whilst we know that there are other generations that will come after us, kwete kuti dai tazvipedzera mugeneration yedu. Dai zvakapedzwa kare tingadai tiripi nhasi.
Powerful. Mr. Kaseke, your last words. You heard what Honorable Chidziva is saying here in support of what we are saying.
No, I appreciate that, Honorable Pfungwe. Thank you so much. And I hope we'll continue to work with each other. I think a time has come where we become our brothers' keepers. Let's not think of ourselves, but let's think of each other as a unit. With what benefits Honorable benefits everyone. If we can have leaders and politicians who think like that, our country will be better. Haikona kufunga homwe yako yoga nokufunga kumba kwako dura rako yoga kumba kwako. Ndozi ndozvikuiti. Unonotengesa munda muri kumwe munhu. Iwe zvako zvichikuitira mumwe munhu achifane nzara. That needs to stop. Tikaita zvakadaro tikaungana tese tikaita chido chekuti chief kumba kwako adyeri. Kana chief achidyawo mupunga neniwo ndikudyawo mupunga. Kana chief achidyawo mubora musiwo ndizvozvo. Ngatisatengese nyika just because yoda kuguta. Lobengula akatengesa nyika for sweet. At least kutengesa kwakaita nyika for sweet vanhu ndakagara tiripo panzvimbo nzvimbo dzavo dzavanga vari dzodzo. Uyu Lobengula vanhasi ari kutengesa ndichidzingwa pangu pandaigara ndisara ndisisina. Vana vangu havana kana kambani yavanozombofa vakamboshandira. Lobengula akangotengesa zvake, but vana sekuru nana sekuru vakawana mabasa wani. Vaiforera mabasa wani vakadzidzisa vana vavo. Uyu zvimbwasungata zviriko izvi mazuva ano kutengesa nyika tikusara pasina chinhu. Nothing at all. So I implore you, Honorable, kuti ngatibatsizane, tidzidzisane, tibatsizane kuti no, ngatida leaders who have the heart for the people.
Well,
we have the heart for the people.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kaseke. We appreciate you. Our viewers and listeners across the world, this is Mr. Kaseke, a descendant of Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe, but he is here in America, but he is very livid. He is very angry about what is going on in Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. Let's fight for Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. Let's come together. Hanzina Mr. Kaseke, zvirikuitika ku UMP, zvichaitika ku Mondoro, zvichaitika ku Wedza. I'm hearing Honorable Chidziva here talking about Wedza Mountains, where we have Mangura there. Vakangosvika ku Wedza chete, hachabuda kuachimhanya because uko ndinofirako ikoko. So let's help each other, let's work together, because what is happening in UMP is going to continue happening. ZANU-PF will continue selling out the country. ZANU-PF will continue plundering our minerals until there is nothing. So let's come together as Zimbabwe. That's why calling Buka as youth, we should raise up and register to vote in numbers and protect our votes to the end. That's the issue we're going to close our program with Honorable Hepumo Chidziva. But now we want to hear about what is happening in Chiredzi, just very briefly, as we get to the end of our program here, Honorable Chidziva. I have an audio here that I want to play for the people. I don't know if you'll be able to translate it, but this is someone from Chilonga in Chiredzi who was speaking at a function. I think you were there at that time, Honorable Chidziva. So you may be able to tell us what that person was talking about.
Maka emasolele ayingefi tekles tsanani kusukela ihanya ayina ngasibona swilo sweswo yobona masole kawa ete 2 ete 7 karloka kuwa kune gukura kwa imake kari gukura hundi loyo ndokaringa vavona vakwavalava emachuwachuwa madistance ikona ngahitisela kuvona kakwavavoneka lomu keti communities ta hina. But now leswi swi endlekaka leswi government ifane huma rivaleni ne leswi ngele ku endlekeni lava ngele lutivo naswona va fane va huma rivaleni hikuva hi byela ku cini xi endlekako eka ma communities a hina hi vona timhaka timasole ka ti famba ku hi ku hi kale tolo a hi hluphana timhaka tixitakataka na swi vona zwanga va tele hi vulavula nga ku kha chilo xe mahala a xi nge endli chilo xe mahala hikusa hi hava la yi nga hlamuseriwa hi swi twisisa amukarhi wenyipi kokowa macomrade anga hi wona yi nga yi nyima na wona but ka kuva ma-terrorist hi va ka Smith va swi kotile ku ya va hlamusela vanhu va ku no mi ta vona ku na maboti va to famba lomu tindhawini ta n'wina mi nga va tsoni xikhafu se nyamutlha lava va boti va vonaka lomu a hi swi twisisi ku cini xi endlekaka ku hava loyi a humaka na xihlawutelo swi tikomba ku swilo swi nga longiwa swi nga tshameliwa hansi it's a strategy ye leswi va nge va swi lavako ekunani va swi humeta hina hi chukela ku swi ta swi ne disadvantage ka mani ka hina because ku hleketa hi tlhela tshaku mhaka yi xitakataka hi va na ku xaviseta vanhu hi mhaka
Honorable, xitakataka cha hina, you were speaking to these people. Maybe you can translate to us what he was talking about. And what language is that?
Oh, it's Shangan.
Okay.
It's Shangan language. I just understand what he was saying there. Aitaura nyaya yemasoja angauya munzvimbo iyoyo, and he was saying that masoja vanhu vari kutitonga ava vakuita vadzokera panguva yaSmith yekuseenzesa terrorism kana kuti kuzviita sematerrorist vanotumira masoja kuzovhundutsira vanhu vari munzvimbo mavo. So this guy ari kutry kuudza community dzake kuti aiwa tisavhundutsirwe nekuti tikaera tangoera tavhunduka ndo patatoita disadvantage secommunity yedu yekuno kuChilonga kwaari kutaura iye achizoti chitakataka chaina paivhu redu hatikwanisi kubviswa chero pakavakauya vachiseenzesa chisimba. We must resist.
Wow. So what's the state of affairs in Chilonga right now? What's going on? I know we have to finish the program. I know you're not feeling well, Honorable. Just 1 minute. What's going on in Chilonga right now?
No, right now pakangoita mota dzaya dzakanodarika, but I think dziri dzekuvhundutsira vanhu mucommunity imomo. Ndiri likely kuti ndidzike ikoko tinoonana nevanhu variko pamusoro state of affairs dzavako after paitika chiitiko ichocho. But as for now hapana measure yavati vaita yekuti vangachere kana kudii kubva patakabvako paya. Kutotanga kwazvaita kuona masoja auya achitanga kuda kukemba ikoko nekuita sei. So China tonoona kuti chii chiri kuitika very soon. Tikangowana ma-resources edu akakwana then tichitosvika ikoko.
Okay, and in your rural program, how can the diaspora help? How can the people of Zimbabwe help? Those who want to help, those who want, as we heard someone here, Ignatius Madamombe, saying that he wants to sponsor you to continue going to Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe. How can other people, come in?
Well, the issue rural penetration in the diaspora, there's no sense like this. Everyone in the diaspora has his own rural home. Kunotori kumusha kwake kwekuti ari ku Dubai, ari ku Norway, ari ku Texas, ari ku Northern Dakota, ari ku Southern Dakota. If he or she makes a phone call ku village kwaanobva, anotori nevanhu vakawanda vari kutomutora sembinga, anotori nevanhu vakawanda vari kutomutora se-influential person, nekuti ukataura nevanhu vawakadzidza navo kuarea yekwenyu kuti go and register to vote kana kuti help me kuti ndiwane vanhu vanonoregister kuvhota, vanhu vanomhanya-mhanya muvillage roro because vanoziva kuti uyu mukomana ari kutitaura nesu ari kuamerica, uyu ari kutaura nesu ari kuSouth Africa, uyu ari kutaura nesu ari kuZambia. So diaspora inotori neimportant role to play in the politics of Zimbabwe, because every family member here in Zimbabwe ina someone ari kutora outside the country. Ndo zvakaitika kuZimbabwe, hakuna family isina munhu ari kunze kwenyika. So chinongodiwa kucoordinator naikoko in the diaspora, vanhu votanga kushow their influence kuma communities avo back home. Then the issue hombe ndekuronga ma support systems or ma support group systems kuti kana muchibva kuzaka unganai, chero angave kuSouth Africa, angave kuNorway, angave kupi, but muri vana vezaka mese, gadzirai yamunoita the Zaka community support group yamune muchibetsera ma part structures edu munzvimbo dzese dziya imi ndimune ma kucoordinate kuti aine zvikurikwa voter registration, ngatione kuti tatakura vanhu vaenda kunoregister kuvhota. Kuri kudiwa mota dzekusenzesa kuti tihwine maconstituents aya echiva, isu vana vechivi moita the same. Saka the support group system yatiri kuda ndeyekuti iwe kwaunobva chianda go back munogadzira inova iyo support group yearea yehome area yenyu. Kana muri veBhikita muri veBhikita, kana muri vekwachivi muri vekwachivi, muri veUMP muri veUMP, kana muri vemachegutu vemachegutu, veMondoro for Mondoro, Mazowe for Mazowe, Guruve for Guruve, Sanyati muzvezve area ndimi ikoko, kana muri kuLupane nechitora maLupane, Cholocho, Gwanda. So kana tadaro manje we coordinate each other toronga ma support group system ekusupporta zvinhu zvechi zvema communities. Isho hombe iriko kuma challenges ariko ndofunga makanzwa tichitaura kuti let's adopt a polling station. It's a matter yekuti tikwanise kudhila vote protection, but tine vamwe vanhu vanokwanisa kunoita direct kuziva kuti papolling station yedu pakati pakamira pakadai panoda kubatsirwa vanhu sezvizvi. Tinokwanisa kuto pamwe pachona kune dzimwe nzvimbo dzakaoma dzaidzi dzaitadza kupindika, iwewe uri kwauri kudiaspora une mukana wekutoziva kuti ikoko ndikabatana naGeorge naTendai they can be toita kuti vasangane nana Comrade Bvondo vosimbiswa, they can be good polling agents for ma polling stations akaita seaya neaya. So issue ritoripo yatoda kutopa message kuvanhu vediaspora kuti vazive kuti this election iri kuuya haisiri election yeparty kufunga kuti ndezveMDC kana ndezvavachamisa. Election iri kuuya, it's about the people, it's about us all. Mumwe nemumwe anofanira kungoti paari ipapo ndiri kuitirei nyika yangu kuti tiwane shanduko. For us to win Zimbabwe for change, what is it that I am doing? So uri kudiaspora munhu hausi kufanira kutovata like kusavata kwatiri kuita kuno chimhanya because kana tawina the next election ndo pane mukana wekuti vana veZimbabwe vagowana freedom yekwanisa kudzoka kunyika kwavo zviri free pasina zvinonetsa, tigokwanisa kudevelopa nyika yedu tiri munyika yedu tiri free pasina zvinonetsa. Asi tikasiya hurumende iripo ichiita zvairi, ndakuudzai pandataura pekutanga kuti ndivana gambukambu. So if we fail as a people kuti delay now for the next election, then we have failed us and we have failed ourselves and we have failed the next generation. Saka tinofanira kuramba takatonoshinga kuti tisumuke ipapo. So issue iripo hombe ndeyekuti izva ndikutaura ma-constituencies ma-district admin aya kuti tetine kuzva kuti district admin reZaka rinowanikwa paJerera, reUMP riri paMutavatava, remudzi mutoko riri pakotwa, zvichinda zvakadaro. But hatiregizve kusapota kuti candidate yedu yechange anova ivo Advocate Nelson Chamisa tivasapote kuma-programs ani awo. Ndo pane coordination now inoitwa nema-structures edu ari dotted around the world. Ikoko vanoraisa mari inenge iri diaspora fund towards the 2023 election. While is the Michisa Mariko Home Ombeo, Ugu ground, Michino supporter my constituents level, and I want my accounts, Vura, deposed only towards 2023. Can I pay this much without battery? Robert, right? What in my legacy issues, yes, in my polling agents, I know that I start one. Yes, my legacy issues are now, upon the Reswaniana, Yana Wangonzora, Manuaka receiver, my rival secretary general, Bakataza, kuti vange vachipa vanhu mari idzodzo in time up to now vanhu havana kuzenga vabhadharwa. Expectation yanga ine party ichiti tichagadzirisa this legacy issue through mari dzataikwanisa kuwana government grant yakabva yakaitwa cut off apo pakabva paitwa kuti government grant riya ribva raita sei rango disappear wachinzi rakupiwa futi vana Ngonzora. So situation yatinayo yezvinezvi iri ngova futi kutoapila to the general community yedu iri mudiaspora kuti toda kuti tibetserwewo ipapo tikwanise kudhila nenyaya yema this legacy issue yema polling agents patiri kuti adopt ma polling station tikwanisa kunosapotana kuti tikawanawo zvatinovapa zvinotibetsera pa next election titinge takanaka.
Wow, powerful. Honorable Chidziva, you have just inspired me when you talked about adopting a polling station. I've just been hearing it, but I had not even thought about it. But right now I'm saying, why haven't I adopted my polling station where I always vote, Matsine? So you can count on that. I'll be adopting that polling station. And right now, taking from your words of advice, words of wisdom, I'm going to establish a Wedza support group. And I'll be flighting a WhatsApp group, a link for joining the Wedza support group. Those who are from Wedza, those who are from Marsh East, those who want to support a Wedza support group is just Zimbabweans that want to see change will be free to join that group. But thank you so much for your words of wisdom. You know, it's very encouraging to hear it from you. And I hope I'm not the only one who is deciding to take action right now. If you are listening right now, please do something. And let me, applaud our Vice President, the People's Vice President, Honorable Lineta Kareni Kore, who is with us here. And before we finish, we're going to play one of her videos that she was encouraging people, to take the money that is coming from ZANU-PF and eat it. I like that video, I really love that video because she was saying, kana mapiwa mbeu nevanhu, kana mapiwa mari, idyai mari yoyo, and chop the money, but know where to go and vote. But I want to give Honorable Epmo Chidziva here to say his last words before we play VP Kareni's video where she was in Makoni. Honorable Chidziva, you are a member of Parliament for Highfield West, and you were recalled by Ngonzora. How has this affected you, and are you still doing any programs that you would want to mention here, in Highfield West? Kana kuti zvakabva zvatongoperera ipapo pamakari recalleo.
Thank you so much for that question. Actually, I was not recalled from the people. I'm still the people's MP for Highfield West. We don't recognize the recalls dzakaitwa nana Ngonzora because those are ZANU-PF recalls. Dzakaitwa, so it's just like ZANU-PF yaiti ibvaya apa panzvimbo yedu tauda kusara tichita chinhu chedu tega. So ukaona wasara uripo paipai winawo ndosani muchiona kuti vamwe vanhu vanotosara ikoko vamwe vachona vanofungira kuti vakasara nawo Ngonzora thinks kuti akasiya mamwe ma-MPs edu ainaye ikoko zvichadivhaidha party yedu. Ndosaka muchiona kuti vana Mukoma Skala, vana Mulokele nevamwe ma-MPs andisingamensheni vanogona kuramba varimo muparliament, but vanotozviziva kuti aiwa parliament hachisiri chinhu, yangova area yeZANU-PF gathering inenge iri imomo. Saka isusu kutodzingwa kuZANU hazvina kana kumboshata because hatisive kuZANU. Kwatotori ikoko kuvanhu ndokwedu kwatakanzi tinge tiri. Muconstituents mangu I still work with the people. They know that I'm the people's MP. Kaita ma problems vanofonera ini, kana iri nyaya yemagetsi vanofonera ini, kana iri nyaya yemvura. Recently, we're in the constituents, tikatodrilla ma balls as a temporary measure yekuti vanhu vasanowana mvura before the coming in the people's president Nelson Chamisa into office. Because when the time vachamisa vapinda muoffice, hatirambi tichiita kuti matowns aite kunge mareserve kwekuti kunenge kusina mvura inowanikwa patepi. Kana vachamisa vavapo mvura ichange yakawanikwa patepi. And inini neshungu dzangu tichatopedzera kuti kusawanikwe kunonzi kureserve. Because toda kuti chero kumareserve mvura iwanikwe pai patepi. Zvemabohos izvi zveboho zvinofanirwa kuita zvinhu zvestone age zvekuti inoitwa kuti panodiwa mhasuru kuti muwane mvura. Mvura inofanirwa kuwanikwa easily iri so ndechitoda accessible water iri clean. So ndo zvatinenge tichingomhanya nazvo ende ndo zvichange zvichiitika kana vachamisa vapinda. Mabohos atakaisa ndakaisa about 6 bohos in the constituents. But mabohos atakangoisira nyaya iri yandikutaura for a temporary measure, but ndirimo muconstituents. Kana pakaita vanetse pafiwa ndo kwatinenge tiri ikoko, vanhu vachiziva kuti the people's MP varipo, chipiwa mukana wedu. Vanhu havazvitori kuti chakarekolewa because vanoziva kuti vakatisarudza. Saka ticharamba tichingori muvanhu, tichigara muvanhu kusvika zvanaka.
Well, I want to thank you very much, Honorable Hepmo Chidziva, for the work that you are doing in the rural areas and also the work that you are doing in your constituents, Highfield West. Those 6 boreholes, yes, you have rightly said it's a temporary measure, but I can tell you people are happy and they will go a long way in making sure that people have clean water. So we appreciate the good work that you're doing. If you have any last words, please go ahead and say them as we prepare the video here from Honorable VP Karenyi so that we close our program.
Thank you, Chief. My last words are just that the people in the diaspora, they must feel free to communicate with us. It's not about their money, but even their ideas. Pane zvavanotozivawo kumwe kwachona kwatinotofamba kune mamwe mamisha, they know better than us. Nokuti unenge uchitoziva kumisha kwawakakurira. Inini ndini kwangu kwandakakurira kuSanyati.
Yeah, like what Kaseke was doing here. Kaseke is in Texas, but he knows what is going on in Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe.
Yes. So mukanyarara tinofeila, imi makanyarara muchingoti hameno zvavanenge vaita ikoko. We don't just need money, we even need ideas. Actually, toda kutokurudzira kuti imimi ikokoko munozviziva kuti everyone ari kudiaspora aine kumusha kwaanobva, machiefs chaiwo, maheadmen chaiwo anomuteerera more than vanhu vari kuno kumusha. Because iwe uri ikoko unokwanisa kutumira word remit kuna chief and anozvitora sekuti zviri secret kuti hapana aziva kuti yauya. Asi yasvika. Kana phone call chaiyo kuti yasvika unoziva kuti painosvika yakanyora kuti iri kubva kuDC Washington ichipinda pafoni yamambo, voona kuti ndo zvakuitika izvi ndakura kusvikapo. Pamwe pachona muri ikoko kuti tofanira kutsvaga another way yekusimudza macommunities madzishe nechi. Pane zvima-award zvatofanira kuronga zvekupa madzimambo nechichi, kungoti Zimbabwe American community yaita izvi, Zimbabwe UK community yaawada chief Ningi nenyaya yakati, yaawada chief, especially machiefs aya anomira nevanhu vavo munguva yazvinenge zvaoma. Nanjini uyo nanachilonga vana vekumalipatu vese vaya vakawana zvinhu zvakaita saizvozvo izvi, muchaona kuti tinosumuka kuenda kurefu, because I realize it kuti madzisha anongoda that respect, and if we give them that respect zvinhu zvedu zvinofamba zvakanaka. So I'm looking forward in working with the diaspora community kuti tinge tichibatsirana munyaya yerural penetration. Ndine zvandinoziva but imi mune zvamunoziva zvakawanda. kuti tikabatanidza izvozvo tinoenda mberi. Nyaya hombe yandingangode kutaura ndeyekuti nyaya yerural penetration inosumuka chete kana takwanisa kubetsera kuti kuregister vanhu vakawanda kuvhota, such that next election dzinouya tinenge tine vanhu vakawanda vanenge vachivhota. ZANU-PF tinoidya nemanumbers, hatiidyi nekutaura, hatiidyi neWhatsApp, tinoidya chete nekunge tiine numbers akawanda, and manumbers akawanda tinoawana from vanhu vatinenge taregister kuvhota. In next election, election yakasimba pakuti isingaiti kuti tiiluse. Ndaizvitarisa musuno ndikaona kuti inini Cde Bvondo ndakanga ndine 19 years tichitanga this movement, and zvinezvi pandava panapa ndatoone vana vanokwanisa kuvhota mugore ra2023. Saka tiri kuverengera kuZANU-PF kuti izvizive kuti pa2023 is double, because ini wacho ndiri kunovhota ende mwana wangu inini anenge achivhotawo. So pamanhamba aya kana vaisinyepa vachifungidzira kuti vakachenjera vachitiisira nhamba yepasi, ngavazive kuti pataiita 2.0 pavaiti taita 2.1, next election it's 4.2. Saka hapana yekutotamba. Next election it's our election, it's our victory, it's a people's victory. So ngatisenzei kwese, ngatisimudze musaore mwoyo. Party yedu yakasimba ine kwairi kuenda. The people's president ndivo vane chimuti, ndo vari kurira. Ndosaka vachivhunduka pekuti Ngaapinde Hake Mukomana, nekuti vari kuziva kuti mukomana akudii, akupinda. Tinotenda. Thank you so much. Ndiyabonga kakuru.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable. It's always good to have you here. To those who are just joining us, we are talking to Honorable Hepmo Chidziva, the Member of Parliament for Harare West, and he was we are focusing on Uzumba Maramba Pfungwe and also Chilonga in Chiredzi, as we continue to explore what the MDC Alliance is doing in the rural areas. We started by talking about what the MDC Alliance was doing in Marondera, and we also crossed over to Makoni West, and we talked about Gutu, where the Youth Assembly was also present today. So all these things happened today. We want to thank you, our viewers and listeners, and as I said, we are going to finish our program by the video by VP Karenyi, where she was addressing the Women Assembly. They were commemorating, it was a belated commemoration of the Widows' Day in Makoni, in Manicaland province. And she said something very remarkable, something that we all need to be preaching to our people. When ZANU-PF comes with money, chop the money. When ZANU-PF comes with mbeu, usasiye mbeu, tora mbeu, urime. When ZANU-PF comes with zvirayisi zvavo zvekuma-Chinese zveplastic zviya, tora zvirayisi izvozvo, tora sugar iyoyo, tora salt iyoyo, whatever ZANU-PF is giving to you, don't refuse. Uchiti hanzi ndozonzi ndiri munhu weZANU-PF. No, take and eat, take and chop. Mari idyai. Vese vari kuapproachwa pasocial media, pihwai mari neZANU-PF, mudye. But like Vice President Karenyi Kore said, know where to vote, because you don't want money for today. You don't need rice for today. You don't need mbeu for today. You need mbeu for life. And mbeu for life can only come with the people's victory and with advocate, the people's president, Advocate Nelson Chamisa in the State House. Then we'll all be able to have, money for life, mbeu for life, sugar for life. Kwete zvokupiwa cup vanhu vakuuya kuzovhota. Let's listen to this video. It's powerful. And start practicing what VP Karenyi was saying in Makoni today.
Legacy kwende kobatana nezanu. Makaiwana nayo. Muruma uya aitaura kuti wedu we. Takati tichiti vanhu vane brainer. Ezvo chavo kuti kona vanoti juru jasei. This time hatibvumi. Kana achiwira musango ngaawire. Tomudi. Chiregai ndikuudze shoko iri. Zvamakaona zvakaitwa paZambia zvina kuitwa nevanhu vasina zvavanoziva. Vakaziva kuti ita hako asi tamba chidembo muswenda kabata. Muswe kovhota uchinji vhoti rangu. Ndoziziva kuti ZANU kana taakuenda kumavhoti inouya nechikafu. Inouya nembeu. Inouya nemageju. Regai ndikuudzei ZANU haisiri hurumende ipati. Endai motora chibage mudye newana wenyu. Endai motora magejo murimise minda. Zvese zviri kuitwa mhanyi. Endai munotora. Vare kovhota pamukomana. Unoshokwa ari kuona pari kurohwa neusoni chete. Regai ndikuudzei kuti kuba kuona zvinhu zvisina kumira mushe. Tikabuda nehuwanda hapabiki. Saka uina.
Well, that was Vice President Karen Kore in Makoni West in Manicaland province, encouraging people to chop the money. Thank you very much, our viewers and listeners. We appreciate you. Please let's continue to share this video even after we have finished. Very, very important information that needs to reach to everyone. God knows Chirara Fambai, Mama Fambai, referring to VP Karen. Thank you so much, and to Leader Barbara, Estella, and the other people that helped make this program a success. We appreciate you. And all our viewers and listeners right here on ZimEye, Facebook and ZimEye, YouTube, and also on Change Radio. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We'll be live again tomorrow as we bring you our usual programs on Sunday News Review. And we'll also have a special, very special program with the incoming MDC Alliance Treasurer General, whom we are going to be talking about, whom we are going to be discussing issues here. Thank you very much. God bless you. And Honorable Chidziva, we appreciate you.
Makamu Wanyasha